Hello and welcome back for part 2 of our Pirates of the Caribbean videos at my media museum. I hope you enjoyed the first one and I hope you enjoy this one. If you watched the first one, you know we've only got the last 2 films to cover here, and there was a good gap. We went from 2003 for the first one, 2006, then 2007. So the first trilogy was released within a 4-year time span. But it took till 2011 for us to get this 4th installment, and it took until 2017, 6 years later, to get the 5th one. And here we are in 2023, waiting for a 6th one that may or may not ever happen. Just a plain disc here. As I mentioned, the production values had really dropped down on the DVDs anyways. You can see I've got both ticket stubs from where the wife and I went and saw that one in the theaters, 5/20/2011. And so we just basically got some advertising here, but I wanted to show you that. That shot's pretty cool. But they're advertising Disney 3D Blu-rays, which by now has pretty much died out. I know they were big fans of it. I'm a big fan of 3D, but it was kind of pricey to buy into the 3D Blu-ray systems. You had to have a 3D TV, a 3D player, pay a lot of extra money for the 3D Blu-rays, and I think that's what really mostly killed them. So we do have a pretty good advertising booklet here, Pirates Treasure Inside, and I wanted to show you that because there are some cool Pirates of the Caribbean themed stuff, Lego Pirates, and Halloween costumes. Yeah, kind of funny. And then you got pirate booty, which I've tried and don't care for. I'd rather have regular popcorn. And then Fiends and Phoebe, Ferb. I don't know how you say that first name. You tell me. But and then we had the online games and a really cool hat, which I wouldn't mind having that hat. That hat would be pretty nifty. Although being black, it'd be pretty hot out in the sun, but still, it's a cool looking hat, and I wouldn't mind having it. I got a Kermit the Frog hat that's used to be really bright green, and I'd get a lot of looks wearing it around. I don't care. I do what I like and what I want, what makes me happy and what makes me smile, and I got a lot of comments, and there are other people that appreciate it as well, but that sucker is really faded. He's about that color green now instead of the bright neon green that he was when I first got him, so guess I should have bought 2, huh? And here you can see they've shown some coupons for some Blu-rays, and then they've got an ad for the Disney Studios All Access, which I'm not going to show you really, because once I went through and seen, it looks like there's some more Lego stuff here, that this was going to be an extremely short video, I figured, well, there were some other Disney pirate movies I could tack on and make it a full-fledged episode, and so that's what I've done. So it's not going to be a short video. It's going to be a short video portion to cover the Pirates of the Caribbean films, because here we are on the 5th one already, and it really doesn't have much inside of it to show off. I suppose they were really pushing the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray probably has a lot more bonus features and things on it to be seen. But the DVD was pretty much a cut and dry release at this point. As you can see, we got, again, just kind of a plain disc like that last one. And then I do have some ticket stubs from going and seeing it in the theater. And then we've got 2 quick pieces of advertising here. I wasn't trying to show you that code. I was just trying to manipulate things around. If you want to try that code, be my guest. I never used it, but it's 6 years old. I seriously doubt it's going to work for you. But yeah, the Disney movie rewards. Sign in, log up, use this expired code, and get your films. So I'm not a big fan of streaming. I stream YouTube on my TV. That's about it for me, for the most part. But I know that's getting really, really popular. It's added to the downward Upward Spiral and Death of Physical Media, and you can't stop progress, so I'm not going to lament any of that. So this is what I came up with to add into this video so we can fill it out. We've got Disney's Treasure Island. I like the way they call it the original classic. It wasn't the original version or original film, but it was Walt Disney's, I guess, original classic. And showing this card gives you a lot less glare. I will admit it's a little narrowed, so there's just a small amount of the image cut off. I think that's reasonable sacrifice to be made in order to get a better quality image. But yeah, here I'll show you how it overlaps onto the cover, see, and it's just a little bit there cut off, not much. So anyways, inside there we've basically just got the disc, which has the same cover as the art, the case, and then we've got a advertisement here that looks like Mickey's hand to me, about connecting to Disney's services, Disney MSN. So okay, nothing really special there, but since I have it, I wanted to show you this is the original Treasures Island film, with Lionel Barrymore, and this was long before Disney did their version. And this is of course on Warner Brothers, so it's not even Disney themed. So for those of you that are only interested in Walt Disney, I apologize for throwing this in there, but I wanted to cover it because of the way that for one thing, I have them both on the shelf side by side, and I thought it was a little bit comical how they called it the original classic, when this was actually the first version that I'm aware of Treasure Island being filmed and released. So getting back to Disney, I was surprised at how many pirate-themed films I have in the Disney collection, actually. And Blackbeard's Ghost, this one's actually kind of a little comical with a little time travel element of it. It's like, what if you take an old pirate and bring him into modern times? You can see him sitting there riding a motorcycle. So yeah, this one gets silly, but it's a fun movie, especially if you love Disney of that time period. And here again, it is full screen, but I would bet it was filmed that way and matted down for theaters, so you're probably not missing out on any image to be had there. And then the disc has got some nice colorful artwork on the disc, but it's again just the cover repeated. So no booklet or pamphlet came with my copy of that one. And then next up, we've got a Wonderful World of Disney production here. Treasure Matecumbe. I'm not sure. I don't know how to pronounce that. This was a movie club release only, but as you'll see on the inside, new to store on DVD. So they did decide to go ahead and start selling them in the store. Hello, everybody. After the movie club wasn't really taken off as well as I think they were expecting it to. So then we've got still an advertisement for the movie club here, and they want you to put in these codes and earn some points and earn stuff. And again, that code long expired, so feel free if you want to try it. I never used it, but I seriously doubt it's going to work for anyone. But yeah, I don't remember this movie real well, but it's pirate themed, and it gave us, another title to cover in the video here, since we had plenty of time left over. Next up, we've got Disney's Shipwrecked, and here's another pirate themed film that Disney did, and I think it's a newer one, probably newer than the other ones that we looked at, not counting Pirates of the Caribbean, of course. Those would be the newest pirate films from the Disney Studios. But here's another pirate-themed movie that they did. And again, it's just a really nice, hello again, shiny disc. But there's the sticker that was on the cellophane. And another ad that is pretty much identical to the ad in the other DVD I just showed you a second ago. Then wrapping it up here, this was the last one that I grabbed that I saw that was, you know, pirate themed. That's Treasure Planet, which was their re-envisioning, redo of Treasure Island. Has some really cool artwork there to be seen, at least. The movie was rather strange from the way I remember it. It wasn't a big hit for them. It didn't do extremely well. But they gave us a pretty nice DVD edition of it here with a lot of bonus features and stuff on it. Probably trying to make a little more interest in the title. And here we go. There's another sticker off the cellophane. As you know, I try to keep everything I possibly can. I do that with my CDs too. So anything that I buy that's got cellophane and whoa, really bumped the camera there on that one. I guess I should have scanned this instead of the front cover, but I'm trying to get everything in the time frame we got allotted here to us, which we'll do this real briefly here, try and get this in before we wrap it up. But there you've got a whole slew of Disney pirates, not just from the Caribbean or Caribbean, however you want to pronounce that. And we get a nice shot of the scene selections there, and their explanation about the film being presented in the aspect ratio as originally created, and showing you how matting can lose some image. So that's interesting that they were promoting the widescreen images there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.